Hey everybody, Skyward Link here. Welcome back to another episode of Persona 5 Royal. In the last episode, we finally had a normal day at school at first, but then after school we decided to join up with Ryuji and try to head back into the castle, which we successfully did. After meeting up with Morgana again in the castle, we decided to do a little investigation. We found out something that might tie with Kamoshida's rumors about his abuse to his students, because we found some kids from Shujin Academy, or cognitions of them at least, that were getting abused and shit inside the dungeons. And before we were able to escape, Ryuji managed to summon a persona of his own. So now we both, us two and Morgana as well, now all have the ability to fight the shadows or monsters, whatever you would call them, in the castle, which is nice. And today, we're going to be going off to bed to start off our next day of school, so we can begin to uncover Kamoshida's abuses. A text? That thing on your phone was some red eyeball icon, right? Right, Mr. Ryuji. We ended up in that weird place when we used this nav app, right? I found it on my phone, too. I don't even remember installing it. That's creepy. For real, what is this thing? Think it's being downloaded on its own somehow? It's dangerous to use something without knowing what it is. But with it, we could go to that weird place, right? Seems like it. Basically, it's gonna depend on how we use it. But first, we gotta find evidence for the beatings. I'm counting on you, alright? Don't go ditching school on me. Alright, let's go to sleep. I feel exhausted. Maybe it's because of the metaverse. Let's sleep.
Welcome to the Velvet Room. I thought about resuming our previous conversation tonight. What are your thoughts? Are you becoming accustomed to this place?
I didn't mean to skip the dialogue. Oh no, I'm sorry, Mr. Igor. Yeah, I am.
Ah, glad to hear it. It seems you have nerves of steel. The goal of your rehabilitation is to thwart the fated ruin. However, such a feat cannot be done by you alone. Today, you entered a partnership with someone who awoke to the same power, did you not?
You mean Ryuji?
Involving yourself with others is an important foundation for your recovery. You've done well. That said, I am not advising the formation of superficial relationships. It must not be a frivolity, but a ring of those who would, by morals or faith, lend you their strength. In other words, they are bonds with those who have been robbed of their places to belong. The expansion of said ring will, in return, help you mature as well.
Personas are the strength of heart. The stronger the bonds that surround you, the more power your personas will gain.
There are countless people in the city who have talents that a weakling like you doesn't. You better rack that noggin of yours and get them on your side. We'll change that into power.
Confidants. Confidants are people you trust who share a similar goal. You can find these people in places like school or around town. Try forming bonds with people by visiting them multiple times, earning their trust, and proving your value. Once you have formed a bond, you can open the menu with triangle and select Confidant to check the strength of your relationships.
Indeed, you should be prepared to use even myself, or your ambitions will not come to fruition. We have a deal then.
Feels like Igor has high expectations for me.
I am thou. Thou art I. Thou hast acquired a new vow. It shall become the wings of rebellion that breaketh thy chains of captivity. With the birth of the Fool persona, I have obtained the winds of blessing that shall lead to freedom and new power.
Prison Master, we got Fool. And it even gives us a new ability. Yes, this is something new with Persona 5. Maybe it was in 4, I'm not sure. But you would actually get you actually get benefits for ranking up these social links or confidants. So we get Wild Talk. Allows you to negotiate with shadows up after performing a holdup. And Arcana Burst. Earn bonus EXP when fusing personas based on their Arcana's confident rank.
Alright.
You have unlocked the Full Confidant. You have learned the ability Wild Talk from Igor. You have learned the ability Arcana Burst from Igor. We haven't learned anything from Ryuji yet, but we'll probably get that by leveling up his. But we'll go over that when we go over that. Confidant abilities. People you have formed a bond with have special confidant abilities. Your confidant rank indicates the strength of your trust with someone. As this rank increases, more of their confidant abilities will be unlocked. Press triangle to open the menu, then select confidant. From there, you can check each confidant's arcana, rank, and abilities.
Well, you will understand it all in due time. Continue devoting yourself to your rehabilitation.
Rehabilitation.
Now this conversation's over. Get lost, inmate.
Again with the gosh darn sass. When will it end? When will I get the respect I deserve?
How annoying. We've barely started high school and already they're making us play at a volleyball rally? And why are they pitting us against the teacher team? Kamoshida's gonna crush us. We get to see his technique live and in person though. We should totally get spiked on. Yeah, okay. You're gonna get your face smashed in. Just look at how banged up the volleyball team is. What the hell goes on during their practices?
Interesting.
Okay, quiet down.
Okay, listen up, everyone. As you all know, today is the volleyball rally. Head to the gymnasium once you've changed. Got it?
Man, you still got it, coach.
Thanks. Let's go for one more.
Still sticks out. Hasn't changed a bit. Pretty boring.
Right?
Sorry. Hey, are you alright? Someone, take him to the nurse's office.
He'll pay soon enough.
Alright, let's resume the match.
That asshole's acting like a king over here, too. Get to know each other better, my ass. It's just a one-man show for him to stroke his ego. Oh, and how he acted like he was worried about Mishima. Oh, what an abusive D-bag.
Oh, he used the D word.
Well, anyways, now's our chance to go look for the guys we saw were slaves yesterday. Let's look for the faces we saw at the castle. All the members of the team should be here today. I'll be sure to find someone to spill about Kamoshida's physical abuse. Just you wait, asshole.
Where are you searching?
The first one that popped out was a guy from Class D, so let's start from there. That's your class. Hopefully you can get him to talk without any issues. People have been avoiding me lately, so... Oh, but you're kind of in the same boat, huh?
quick travel. You can use quick travel by bringing up the map with R1 and selecting the location you want to move to. Let's talk with Ryuji. Come on, we gotta ask the volleyball team members what we saw at the castle about Kamoshida abusing him. Let's start with the guy in Class D, your class. Our classrooms are on the 2nd floor. Let's roll. So like they said, we can pull up the map, but we can also teleport now. So we're gonna go to the classroom building number 2, because, you know, Class D, that's our class. We can just pop in here and get some answers. Let's see. That guy looks important.
What? Are you skipping out on the volleyball rally? I guess I expected from you, Transfer.
Hey, that's the guy who was over at that castle.
You too, Sakamoto? What do you guys want?
Are you getting abused?
What? What are you saying? No, of course not.
It's Kamoshida, ain't it? Look, I ain't gonna tell anyone you squealed. Just tell us about how Kamoshida's abusing you.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Are you afraid?
I'm not. You guys are talking complete nonsense.
Don't try and hide it. We already know.
You know? You have proof.
Well,
This is ridiculous. Please, leave me alone. You're really bothering me.
All right, that's enough. Come on, let's go. That injury ain't normal, and he still won't fess up. Crap. If we keep going at this pace, the ball game's gonna end.
Let's split up.
Guess that'd be faster. I'll check the practice building for people before clubs start. You handle the classroom building. There's a third year on the volleyball team that I remember. I think he's in 3C? He was getting beat pretty badly at the castle. He might have some injuries here, too. Anyways, I'll hit you up if I find anything. See ya.
The fight is on. Alright, 3C. Let's see where that would be. 2D. 3C. Is that anywhere? Anywhere on our macaronis? You'd actually probably be out here in the hall somewhere, maybe. I don't know. Who are you? Newspaper club member? Do you need something? I really wish you wouldn't talk to me in such a public place. I want dirt on Kamoshida. Why don't you ask Mishima-kun about it? About that. He's in Class D with you, isn't he? To be honest, I've heard some rumors about him and Mr. Kamoshida. Don't ask me anymore, though. I don't want the teachers to see me associating with you. I believe this newspaper club member can actually, like, just tell you about the know-it-all stuff. Just tell you some stuff if you need information. Let's see. 2C. I don't see any students with any noticeable injuries. Oh, wait, no. They said 3C. Or, he said 3C. Let's go up to the 3rd floor. That's B. Should be here. This is a first year classroom. Unless they're on the bottom. Ooh. Nothing I see that you just see here. Alright. Alright, I get you. Alright, this should be here then. If that's the case. I don't see any students with any noticeable injuries. Man, cleaning up after the volleyball rally is gonna be such a goddamn pain. What do you want? You got something to say? How'd you get hurt? It's from practice. Hey, I know who this guy is. He's that transfer student who's been hanging out with Sakamoto. Oh, I get it. You're trying to snoop on Mr. Kamoshida, right? Look, our volleyball team performs at a national level. Of course our practices are gonna be tough. Mr. Kamoshida is just dedicated to training us. Don't believe everything Sakamoto says. You sure it's not abuse?
Sure.
As if. Hey, we should stop talking to him. What if he loses it and starts attacking us? I heard he even carries a knife around. Who knows what he's capable of? How's it going? You tell me first. No good. Everyone's too freaked out about Kamoshida. But I still got a lead. A first year, a new member. He just joined, so he might not be all wrapped up in Kamoshida's web of bullshit yet. Go ask with the first years, see if you can find them. Checking messages. You can view the messages you have received by pressing square. An icon will appear on any unread messages. Only the 50 most recent chat threads will be saved. All chats will be automatically deleted, so don't you forget to read them. So yeah, so press square, we can look at all the chats, like hello, that eyeball thing, and how's it going. Yeah. Wow, an episode where we actually get to kind of talk around a little bit? That's kind of nice. Alright, let's look around, see if we can find anything. You, buddy, maybe? Injured volleyball player. Huh? Yeah, I'm on the volleyball team. Well, what do you want? What are those injuries? Oh, these? It happened during practice. I mean, everyone on the team's got injuries like this. Mishima-senpai has it especially bad, though. He gets to deal with Mr. Kamoshida's special coaching. Never mind. Forget I said anything. Special coaching? But please, just stop talking to me. Ask someone else if you want to know anything more. Attention, attention. I should do a wacky voice for this. All matches have concluded. Please get ready to go home for today. Damn it, we're out of time. How'd it go? No good. So you didn't have any luck either. Okay, let's regroup for now. See you in the courtyard.
Can I talk to you for a sec?
What is it?
It'll be quick.
Ooh.
Anyway, what's with you? Like how you were late the other day was a lie and all? There's that weird rumor about you too.
What do you want with him?
Ooh.
Right back at you. You're not even in our class.
We just happen to get to know each other.
What are you planning on doing to Mr. Kamoshida?
Huh? I see. I getcha. You're all buddy-buddy with Kamoshida after all.
This has nothing to do with you, Sakamoto.
If you found out what he's been doing behind your back, you'd dump him right away.
Behind my back? What's that supposed to mean?
You wouldn't get it.
Anyway, people are already talking about you two. I don't know what you're trying to pull, but no one's gonna help you. I'm warning you, just in case. That's all.
Sheesh.
Why she gotta be so aggressive all the time?
You know her?
We just went to the same middle school. Anyways, that's not what we're here to talk about. I had no luck on my end. What about you? Did anything like someone's name turn up?
Mishima.
Huh? Special coaching, huh? True. I always see the guy covered in bruises. Let's go talk to him before he leaves then. Hey, got a second? Sakamoto? And you too. Come on, we just want to chat. Kamoshida's been coaching you, huh? You sure it's not just physical abuse? Certainly not. What are you talking all polite for? Anyways, we saw him spike you today, right in the face.
That was just because I'm not good at the sport.
Still, that doesn't explain all the other bruises you've got.
They're from practice.
Ooh, practice.
Is he forcing you to keep quiet?
That's...
What's going on here?
Hey, yo, give me that Kamoshida cut. Every time this guy shows up, once per episode, I'm gonna make reference to the cut, bro. It's gonna happen every time.
Mishima, isn't it time for practice?
I'm not feeling well today.
What? Maybe you're better off quitting then. You're never going to improve that crappy form unless you show up to practice.
Didn't you hear? He ain't feeling well.
Well, Mishima, are you coming to practice or not?
I'll go.
As for you, any more trouble and you'll be gone from this school for sure.
Bastard.
Same goes for you. Didn't the principal tell you to keep in line?
You have an amazing spike.
Just don't get in the way of my practice. All these unsettling rumors are making the students anxious after all.
That's your own goddamn fault.
This won't get us anywhere. Let's go, Mishima. Shujin Academy is a place where those with aspirations come to learn. Unworthy students like yourselves don't have any right to be here. Get with the program.
Yes, sir. That asshole. He's gonna pay for this. There's no point. Huh? Proving that he's physically abusing us is meaningless. Everybody knows. The principal, our parents, they all know, and they all keep quiet about it. This has gotta be a joke! Don't be a pain. You don't understand what I'm going through. Shouldn't you, of all people, know that nothing's going to help? Damn it.
What now?
I'll try one more time to persuade the other guys. That's all I can do.
I'm worn out from all the stuff that happened today. I should probably head to sleep soon. Anything going on downstairs? I'm already tired today. I should probably go to sleep soon. Wow, look at us go. We actually didn't have a crazy day today. We're only 20 minutes into the recording, so... yeah, let's go to bed. Uh-oh, we got a text message. Hey, this don't make any damn sense. The principal and even the parents know about the abuse. Why ain't anybody speaking up? They're afraid of Kamoshida. That can't be the only thing keeping both the principal and the parents quiet, though. It's basically because Kamoshida made the volleyball team famous, right? Yeah? Even so, that'll give him the right to do whatever he wants. He's beating kids up, and all they're allowed to do is endure. And that follower of his doesn't give one single shit. What are you talking about? Anta Kamiki. You met her in the courtyard, remember? You should know her. I mean, she's in your class, dude. Ugh, what a load of bull. I can't let it end like this. I'm gonna try and find someone who knows about what's going on with Kamoshida during break tomorrow. Just you watch. I ain't giving up. I'm beat from running around all day. Let's go to sleep. Wow. 2 days in a single episode? That's never happened. Actually, that did happen the first episode. Did you see Mr. Kamoshida play yesterday? He was so awesome. I think I might ask for his autograph after school. I don't know if that's such a good idea. I hear that you shouldn't go near the PE faculty office. People say you can hear weird sounds, like screaming, even though no one's there. What? That's probably just a rumor spread by fans to scare the competition. So about witnesses, I was wondering if we could get something out of Takamaki. Since she's with Kamoshida? No, that ain't why. You know how we didn't get a thing out of the volleyball team? I figured it'd be a good idea to talk to someone who knows them. Takamiki's BFFs with a starter, a girl named Suzui. I tried to talk to that girl during break, but I got nothing. That's why we should have Takamaki talk to her. Then again, I guess it'll be hard getting her to help us. Sorry, let me see what else I can come up with. Looks like we got ourselves a lead. Or a plan.
Shouldn't you be heading to volleyball?
Uh-huh.
That bruise above your eye. Is that from practice, too?
Yeah.
Are you sure you're not pushing yourself too hard?
I'm okay. Volleyball's the only thing I can do right. Shouldn't you take that?
It's probably just my part-time job, I think.
I should get going.
Shiho. Are you sure you're okay?
Uh-huh.
Yes. Today won't work. I'm not feeling so good. Sorry. Bye.
Wasn't that Takamaki?
Rumor has it she's dating Kamoshida.
Seriously?
I heard people saw them in his car together.
You know, she seems pretty easy, huh? You think I'd have a chance too?
Come on, dude. You can't go after Kamoshida's bitch.
What? Oh, I'm in the way, aren't I? Sorry.
I cut off your sentence. You're sorry, your apology. My bad. Don't worry about it.
I really am sorry, though. I must have spaced out. You don't look familiar. Could you be that transfer student from Class D? This might not be any of my business, but don't let the rumors get to you, okay?
They don't bother me.
I'm glad to hear that. My best friend is often misunderstood too, all because of her looks. Sorry. I didn't mean to drag on like that. Anyway, I have to go to practice. I'll see you around.
Damn it. What the hell?
Did you find someone?
Is that what it looks like? All of them kept saying the same shit Mishima was talking about. Kamoshida had to have told them something. At this rate, looks like we'll have to go to him directly.
We should have started with that.
I know. But seriously, isn't there something we can do? No way I'm gonna give in like this. Can you think of anything?
We should call the cops.
So you want to tell them about the castle? They'd never believe us. Have any other ideas?
How about a sneak attack?
Oh, that'd be fine if we could do it without getting caught, but if we did, we'd be seriously done for. You got any other ideas? What do we do?
Let's punish the king.
The king? You mean that other world's Kamoshida? I didn't think of that, but is there any meaning to...
I finally found you!
You say something?
Don't think you can get away with not paying me back for helping you.
That voice... Is that you, Morgana?
How dare you up and leaving me the other day?
The cat's talking?
I am not a cat! This is just what happened when I came to this world. It was a lot of trouble finding you two.
Wait, you came to our world? Does that mean you've got a phone?
Dude!
You don't need one when you're at my level. I did get pretty lost making my escape, though.
That aside, why can you talk? You're a cat!
How should I know?
You hearing this too?
We must be hallucinating.
I think we've both gone off the deep end.
You guys are having a rough time of this, I heard you mention something about witnesses.
Oh, shut up!
You know, I could tell you a thing or two about what to do about Kamoshida. You were pretty close just a moment ago.
God, that condescending attitude. This thing's gotta be Morgana.
You were still doubting me?
God, quiet down!
We really have to be looking for a cat in a busy time like this?
I just heard a meow somewhere near here. Didn't you hear it?
Make sure you check every nook and cranny around.
Meow? Does that mean only us two can understand what you're saying?
Looks like it.
What the hell's going on? Anyways, what you were talking about earlier, is it for real?
You're quite the skeptic for being an idiot.
Hey, tell us more. Then again, this probably ain't the best place. Here, stick it in your bag for now. It should be just small enough to fit.
Hey, how dare you treat me like...
I guess that's what we call putting the cat in the bag.
Don't be so rough with me.
Enough of that. You said you know how we can do something about Kamoshida, right?
It has to do with what this guy was talking about earlier. You'll need to attack his castle.
What do you mean?
That castle is how Kamoshida views this school. He doesn't realize what happens in there, but it's deeply connected to the depths of his heart. Thus, if the castle disappears, it would naturally impact the real Kamoshida.
What'd happen?
A palace is a manifestation of a person's distorted desires. So, if that castle were no more...
his desires would go too.
Precisely. You sure pick up things fast.
For real? He's gonna turn good? But is that really getting back at him?
Erasing a palace essentially means forcing the owner to have a change of heart. However, even though their warped wants disappear, the crimes they committed remain. Kamoshida will become unable to bear the weight of those crimes, and he'll confess them himself.
You for real? That's possible?
And since the palace will no longer exist, he'll forget what we did there as well. Not only will we be able to bring Kamoshida down, but there won't even be a trace of our involvement.
That's amazing! You are one incredible cat!
True. Except for the cat part.
So, how do we get rid of the palace?
By stealing the treasure held within.
The treasure. Oh boy.
Stealing?
I'll tell you more once you agree to go ahead with this. It's my most valuable secret plan, after all. If you want to help me out, I'll gladly teach you. What's your call?
Our luck's running dry looking for witnesses. Guess we have no choice but to go along.
You're right.
Good.
What, you Zelda from the CDI games too?
Oh, right. There's one more thing I should tell you. If we erase a palace, there is no doubt that the person's distorted desires will be erased as well. But desires are what we all need in order to survive. The will to sleep, eat, fall in love. Those sorts of things.
What are you getting at?
If all of those yearnings were to vanish, they'd be no different than someone who is shut down entirely. They may even die if they're not given proper care.
Yikes.
So...
they might die?
will you listen to everything I have to say first?
Would their death be our fault?
Aren't you determined enough to face those kinds of risks?
Hey, what do you think?
I think we'll have to risk it, my man.
For real?
Sheesh. I come all this way and this is what I get. It's not like anyone will ever find out.
That's not the point! If we just go around secretly doing whatever we want, we'd be no better than that effing Kamoshida!
Isn't this your only option? I'll come back later. Make sure you've made your decision by then.
Man, we're getting all worked up for nothing. Damn it! I'll try and see if I can figure out another way. Come on, let's get out of here.
We've got to get out of here. Yo, some of the guys in my class have been talking about that Suzui girl. Looks like the rumors are going around about her and Kamoshida. If they're true, it's no wonder I couldn't get her to talk. Still, something about that doesn't seem right. Do you know something? It's nothing clear. It's nothing so clear cut, but I've known Takamaki and Suzui since middle school. There's just no way Kamoshida is their type, you know? So, I gotta wonder where those rumors came from. I guess we'll get to it tomorrow. See ya. I wonder what other students are saying. I should listen as I go home. Takamaki always looks kind of unhappy whenever Mr. Kamoshida talks to her. Maybe she doesn't want to talk to him at school to show off how she's gotten wrapped around her finger. Ugh, gross. Oh, that's what's going on. I wonder how far they've gone together. Interesting. What do you gotta say? I saw that new transfer student hanging out with Sakamoto-kun. The two of them are so scary. He doesn't look like the kind of guy who'd have a criminal record. Maybe he's one of those? You know, the people in those accidents. Maybe he suddenly freaks out and attacks people. Huh? I don't think so. He's just been coming to school. Actually, he almost seems normal. From what I hear, after you have a psychotic breakdown, you go brain dead and die right there. Yikes. Sakamoto's been asking questions about the volleyball team. Just who does he think he is? The volleyball team's never going to tell him anything. They're all completely loyal to Kamoshida. Well, if Kamoshida likes them, their future is pretty much set. Of course they'd back him up. Speaking of which, I hear Kamoshida's new favorite girl is someone named Suzui. Oh, the girl who was chosen to be a regular? Ah, her face was all swollen. It looks pretty bad. Yikes. What else? Man, she even looks hot in a jersey. I wonder if I have a shot with her. You really want Kamoshida's leftovers? I like the girl with the ponytail better. Oh, you mean from the volleyball team? I guess I kinda get you. That's also a really cute first year with a ponytail, though. Why not her? Wait, there was a girl like that? I didn't look at all. Thanks. Let's ride the train. I want to talk to everyone. Very interesting, though. Very interesting. We're riding the midnight train, going nowhere.
Platform number 2, service to Asakusa is departing soon. Please watch your step.
Alright. Whoa, camera angle. Camera angle getting a little crazy there. Whoops. I could teleport anywhere I want, but I think they want us to kind of go the way of the land.
Will you please give it a rest? I told you, I'm not feeling up to it. Wait, what? That's not what you promised. And you call yourself a teacher? This has nothing to do with Shiho. Shiho's starting position. Wait, were you listening?
Not on purpose.
Haven't you heard of privacy? No, I was out of line. Sorry. So, how much did you hear?
Something about a friend.
Shiho. It's nothing at all. Nothing.
Wonder what happened. I should follow her, because that ain't creepy at all. Nah, it's just to see if everything's alright, you know? Besides, we gotta get some intel. You know how it is. Is that freaking Ryuji right there? Are you for real? We're just gonna zip zoom over here.
Stop following me! Just leave me alone!
Are you okay?
Why? Why do you keep worrying about me?
Let's go somewhere safe.
What the heck? I really don't get you. I don't have anything to talk about with you. It was just an argument.
With Kamoshida? Seems like she's really stressed out.
Thank you very much! You've heard the rumors, haven't you? About Mr. Kamoshida. Everyone says we're getting it on. But that's so not true. That was him on the other line. I avoided giving him my number for the longest time. He told me to go to his place after this. You know what it means. If I turn him down, he said he'd take my friend off as a regular on the team. I've been telling myself this is all for Shiho's sake. I can't take it anymore. I've had enough of this. I hate him. But still, Shiho's my best friend. She's all I have left in that sorry excuse of a school. Tell me, what should I do? shouldn't have asked. It's not your problem. What am I saying? I've barely even talked to you before.
Sorry for butting in.
No, this was all my fault. You're so weird. Usually everyone just ignores me. Are you really a bad person? I've heard people talking about you, but I just don't see it.
I'm bad to the bone.
Is that supposed to be a joke? Kinda had a feeling they were all just exaggerations. You seemed lonely. Almost like you didn't belong anywhere. You're the same in that regard. Maybe that's why it was so easy for me to talk to you. Is there really no way for me to help Shiho? I wish he'd just change his mind. Like, forget about me and everything. As if something like that would ever happen.
It could happen.
I wasn't asking for a serious response. But I do feel a bit better now. I'm gonna head home. Don't tell anyone what I told you, okay? I'll try and think of a way to persuade Kamoshida. Well, thanks.
Suzui, are you leaving?
What is it?
Mr. Kamoshida's asking for you. He's in the PE faculty office.
What did he say?
I don't know. Well, I have to go.
On.
You're late. Where have you been?
The trains were delayed. Yeah.
Don't give me those lies. By the way, you haven't been hanging around any bad influences, have you?
Oh no, sir. I actually made a friend.
Well, they've got to be pretty strange to want to spend time with you. Just make sure you're careful who your friends are, if you don't want them ruining your life. Ooh, look at the time. Seriously, think about how I feel having to stay up here waiting for you. Hey, I'm leaving. In the future, try not to come back so damn late. Understood?
So what do you think about what Morgana told us? I don't know if I get all that stuff about stealing desires. And Kamoshida's gonna turn, like, brain dead if we mess up, right? I mean, I'm sure I'm pissed at him. But I don't know if I really want to kill the guy. Yeah, that's too much. For sure. I mean, maybe I'm just freaking out. But I don't want to end up a murderer because of this shit. Oh well. I'll try to see if I can come up with some other way tonight. Well, feeling pretty burned out. I should probably go to sleep soon. Well, no one had to say all episodes had to be hour-long endeavors. No. No one ever said that. It may have not seemed like we've done a whole lot, but we've actually got some pretty good breakthroughs. We have pretty much... It's becoming true to us that, yes, there is abuse coming from Kamoshida going on in the background, but everyone's afraid to even speak up about it. An is trying to freaking keep Shiho's position as a starter on the volleyball team by being with Kamoshida, but it seems like things aren't going to be working out. Seems like something's going to happen soon, but I don't know what it is. With that being said, I think we're going to call it quits for today. Next time on Persona 5 Royal, We're gonna be going to bed, and we're gonna see what happens tomorrow, because, I don't know, I got this odd feeling that something's gonna brew. See you guys then.